Let's look at some good guiding policies when thinking about how to design an operating system. The first one we call separation between mechanisms and policy. What this means is that we want to incorporate into the operating system a number of flexible mechanisms that can support a range of policies. For memory management, some useful policies would include least recently used or least frequently used or completely random. So what that means is that in the operating system, we'd like to have some mechanism to track the frequency or the time when memory locations have been accessed. This will help us keep track of when a page was last used or when a page was least frequently used, or we can completely ignore that information, but the bottom line is we can implement any one of these policies in terms of how that memory management is going to operate. And the reason is that in different settings, different policies make more sense. This leads us to the second principle, which is optimize for the common case. What this means is that we need to understand a number of questions how the operating system will be used, what it will need to provide in order to understand what the common case is. This includes understanding where will it be used, what kind of machine it will run on, how many processing elements does it have, how many CPUs, how much memory, what kinds of devices. And we also need to understand what are the common things that the end users will do on that machine, what are the applications that they will execute, and also what are the requirements of that workload. So how does that workload behave? We need to understand the common case, and then based on that common case, pick a specific policy that makes sense and that can be supported given the underlying mechanisms and abstractions that the operating system supports.